Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Deanna and I am doing what a lot of us plant parents do sometimes is we unbox some plants that we were trying to get but maybe we couldn't get them locally or we found a better deal online. So here in front of me I have an Ecuagenera plant. So just to clear things up, Ecuagenera has two different places they sell plants from. It's the same company, but you can buy them from the Ecuagenera USA shop, or you can buy them from Ecuagenera, the country itself, that location, so you get them shipped from another country. Now the one in USA ships a lot quicker, so that's a benefit. Plants are usually a little bit more expensive in the USA one, and sometimes they don't have as many to choose from in stock, so sometimes that's why I order from Ecuagenera, the country, because there's more plants to choose from and maybe just a little bit cheaper. Here we go. It is late at night. I worked today and I was about to go to sleep. It is about 10:42, but this baby arrived today, so I have to open it today before it sits here any longer. Okay guys, probably gonna have to fast forward this part. This way, big box, which is shocking. Yeah, I actually didn't even realize it was getting shipped today, so I'm a little nervous now. And it says here that we have two, I think, what we know as a Choco red. I don't even remember buying two, but sometimes we do crazy things when it's late at night and we'll see something's in stock. Oh, now my heart's gonna be fast, but I'm nervous because, oh, the Choco red, I don't want nothing bad to happen to it. It was a very hot day again today. It always arrives on a day I'm not home, and it sits out there. Okay. Okay. Oh my. Okay, is there a name out here? Sometimes they stick the name on the outside here and sometimes they don't. Oh, there's a name here? Yes, the Tenue. So this one, is this the one that we had ordered once? And that, no, we never ordered this one? Okay. But this is known to have very cool like markings on the leaves. I'll show you. Let's see. I don't think I've ever seen this one in person. It's just from looking at it there at the website. It looked really interesting. And I don't think the price was bad. I'll look up the price and we'll put it on there so you guys can see how much it was. It's a philodendron. So these are usually shipped pretty good. And so far I'm seeing green. It's looking good there. Okay. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Is this a new baby leaf? I think it is. It's a baby leaf. Okay, but look at these leaves. Whoa, beautiful. They're like velvety-ish looking, right? You see that? Oh, they're so soft. Wow, really pretty. Oh. Here she is. This is Philodendron Tenue, Tenue. And that's a new baby leaf, so that's why it seems like it doesn't have the full color and it tore and shipping a little bit. But of course that's expected. This is crazy. These plants come all the way from Ecuador. So high hopes for this one. It's not overly damp. I think they need water, but there's some moisture little droplets there. So I'm gonna unpack this later and I'm gonna put it in a glass of water. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay. So these are the other two heart stopper plants that here in the US, so expensive. So expensive. So Ecuagenera is known to be able to get you, usually can get rarer plants at a lot cheaper prices, but then you have to usually get them shipped. So then there's the danger of something maybe happening to it. And that's been my case with some of my plants. Some do great, some drop the leaves afterwards. Oh my, this plant's beautiful, but I don't know, just feel bad if they suffer in shipping. Oh my, what are you? This one says Verrucosum 5. Is this the one? Is this a Choco red? Okay. Because they call it, it is a type of Verrucosum. They have so many different types of Verrucosum there. Oh my. What a plant. What a plant. Okay. I'll move you out. I'll move you out. Oh my. I don't know what to tell you guys. This plant looks like it was amazing, but I feel it suffered a lot in the shipping. What do you guys think? Is this normal, this color? I feel like I know it's supposed to be red, but I feel like I see some yellowing, and that's what I don't know if it's normal. I see like red mixed with yellowing. So here's a new leaf that's gonna be coming. But it's a wonderful size. Just, you know, it kind of breaks my heart that these plants get shipped and that sometimes some leaves die. But we have a nice chunk here. So usually that's what you really are concerned about, is making sure the chunk's in good condition. And what I love about Ecuagenera plants is that normally they have such a good chunk that you know that once it gives you the new leaves, they're gonna be very good in size. And that's a new leaf coming that shouldn't have suffered. Okay, so that's one of them. Let me get the other one. Okay, here we're going for the second one, and it's supposed to be another chocolate red. And I will say something, man, the sizes are incredible. Looks about, oh, my heart aches. Looks about the same condition. Like they've been eaten up in, I don't know, maybe the heat of summer. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So this one, the chunk looks really good. A new leaf, they're coming, but I think this is a pretty obvious that these are blade babies are gonna fall off soon because the leaf will just crisp up and die in a few days. So I think I'm going to put this in water, and then I'll give you guys, I'll record again in a few days, and I'll show you guys how these leaves look after a few days, which most likely is dead, but this one looks worse than the other. This one was in the bottom of the box, so maybe that's why the heat got to it even more. Yeah. So that's unfortunate. Such a beautiful plant. And that's the bad thing about shipping plants, that this can happen, and I guess especially in summer and winter. So guys, learn from me. Maybe don't order in summer. Wait for the fall or the spring. Usually you'll have higher success, or you won't have to go through the heartache of losing leaves and then waiting for them to grow. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the video here. I will put them in water, and I'll show you again in a few days how they're looking, and I'll give you my feedback on how the roots look. Okay guys, so we just put them here in this jar of water, and one of you guys suggested that whenever a plant comes and it's gone through a hot day, don't put it in very cold water. So I did basically room temperature water, so we wouldn't shock it too much. And I just wanted to show you guys the roots, and no, they don't have a lot of fruits. This is one of them. So not a lot of roots. Is it root rot? to be honest with you, these verrucosums that have such thin roots are so hard for me to tell sometimes. I don't want to pull on it too much. I don't want to damage it. I'm going to put it back in water, and I'm just going to check it during the next days. If I see that they're just, you know, sloughing off, then I'll remove it off. I just don't want to pull on it too much. I think it's fine for now. I just wanted to start hydrating and growing some roots because they need to grow roots. I feel like they were just taking off from the mother plant, the chunk of the mom, and that's kind of where they were living. So that's why now they have to grow their own strong roots. And so I'm gonna leave them here for some time. And one of you guys just sent me a message not too long ago. This is a tenue, not very great roots. I mean, they're fine, they're not very big, so it needs to grow more roots. And then we have this final Choco is about the same as the first one I showed you. Let's pull it out. Okay, I'm not showing you guys this one. Very, very nice chunk, but no, the roots are, you know, thin, but that's typical of verrucosums. They have thinner roots like this. And basically, guys, my experience is so far, every time I try to get a verrucosum shipped to me, this happens. Even my other verrucosums that are not, they're just the more regular verrucosums, not the one that's famous for the choco red, same type of color of the leaves. And yes, I lost the leaves. So basically, you just have to wait for them to regrow, but they do regrow. So you just have to wait. I feel I like this choco red versus the regular verrucosum is that these come with nice chunks, and the regular philodendron doesn't. It's just something, it's a thin stem basically with nodes. And I can show you one of them that right now that I got from Ecuagenera, and basically I'm rerooting it. I lost the leaves. All I have is like a little stem with some nodes, and I'm rerooting it in water, and it's getting some new roots and new little leaves about to come out. But choco red is just a different type because of that chunk. And I was like realizing what a big leaf this one comes with. Look, I just opened it up here, compared it to my hand, and look at that. Isn't that crazy? I mean, can you imagine what the price in the US would be for a healthy choco red with these type of leaves? I mean, it would be, there's no way. Yes, I'm a little disappointed because it hurts me that a beautiful plant is just hurting because of shipping. But I think I paid $70 for this. Shipping from Ecuador is not that expensive. I would have to look again, but maybe we paid 20 bucks, right? Total for all the shipment. So it's not like ordering from Asia. So it's a lot cheaper. And so I know that at the end, in the scheme of things, if I pay $70, and if I have a good chunk and new leaves come out, even if I lose these in a few months, if I have at least 8 leaf per chunk in the beautiful leaf, I'll be very, very happy with that. So I'll keep you guys posted to see if that happens or how fast it happens. I think my next transfer from water, after being here for maybe a few days, I'm going to, one of you guys messaged me and told me the Ecuagenera suggested that you place after receiving them, and of course you should hydrate your plant in water for, usually I like to do it for a few days and maybe even a week or two. I've left it up to a month, and I kind of watch it. You want to make sure you don't get root rot. I think I'm definitely going to separate these. I don't want it to be too squished because I don't want the water to get too warm. I want the water summer. I don't want the water to cause any root rot. I know colder water is better, but not yet. In a few days, I'll transfer it to a little colder water, maybe tomorrow or the next day. And afterwards, my plan is to change it to sphagnum with, the Ecuagenera told one of my viewers that they recommended that you do sphagnum and 80% and 20% perlite. It's actually kind of what I was doing already. I realized that I didn't like to do sphagnum to continue rooting a plant. I didn't like sphagnum 100% because I felt that sometimes to me it gets compacted and then it gets too soaked. So I liked having some perlite in there so it can give it more airflow and drainage, and not for it not to be so compact, or for the roots also to be able to be separated later on if you ever want to transfer it to soil. So I think that sounded, yeah, great. And I just want to share that with you guys in case that makes sense to you guys too. 80% sphagnum, 20% perlite, and it seems to be good too. So I think that's my plan for now. So that's today. I hope that in the future I can show you this plant looking in better conditions. So this is a month and a half later. Small little leaf on this Choco Red. Why? Because as you saw there on the little picture I inserted, the leaves did turn brown, crispy, and die immediately. Yes, the color they arrived in was not a good color, and obviously they died. They should have arrived a nice green. So a month and a half later, I have a new leaf. So I'm very, very happy that there's some growth, because I totally thought I might lose the whole plant. So I actually kept it inside my house. What did I do? I put the little stump, and I had it just in sphagnum moss, and it wasn't doing anything. So then I went ahead and I'm trying to remember what I had done. But all I know is that when it started doing better is because I put it on sphagnum moss. And, oh, I brought it outside. I had it in my IKEA cabinet and it wasn't doing anything. No growth was showing. So when I put the sphagnum moss, and one of you guys, I put it in my Instagram. One of you guys suggested to bring it outside and pot it in soil, but I just actually brought it outside. I didn't pot it in soil, but brought it outside with all the heat and humidity, and immediately I started seeing some growth. And this is the cutest little leaf. So yes, even though I lost the leaves, I ended up getting another little leaf here, which I totally thought I was going to lose it. And look, this is my second one, my second Choco Red. This one was slower, but look, I actually left a little opening on the top of the little Ziploc bag so it could get some air, because you want some air to come in it, and it could have space for it to grow out. And look, it is working. This was just like a little idea I had last minute to just bring it outside, get the heat and the humidity and the bag. And I think this combo has worked great. So I wanted to share it with you guys in case you're trying to reroot a plant. And if it's still good weather outside, you can bring your plant outside. This is a shaded area, but it's still gets, I think it might get some morning light in the morning. So it's been good for it. So I just wanted to share this. I'm very excited. I even brought another plant here, and I even forgot what it is, if it's the Magnificum or a Regal, one of the two. We're probably working on growing roots right now. No new growth that I see, but I'm sure it's doing something in there. So I just try to keep it moist. I don't have to water it very often because it has that bag, so it keeps a lot of the humidity in here. So I did want to let you know that I did contact Ecuagenera, and I sent pictures of how the leaves basically turn crispy at the 2-3 day mark. And they actually said they could send me new plants, or they said they could refund me my money. So I was really shocked and happy that they offered that to me. This is basically when I didn't have this new leaf coming. And I said, yeah, if they could send me some new plants, I would want the plants. So they actually sent me some new plants, and I'm going to do an unboxing of that soon. But instead of throwing away the little chunk that I had, I looked up quickly I looked up a lot actually online how to reroot and regrow from a chunk of Choco Red, and I didn't see a lot of videos on it. So this is a chunk plant, and this is what I did to make it regrow. So just want to let you know a little trick on how to regrow from a chunk. This is a Philodendron Verrucosum, a Choco Red. But I think any kind of plant that's a chunk like this one is going to help. So, okay guys, so this is my little unboxing story and a learning story on how to work with chunks if you're left with chunks of a plant. I hope this helps you guys in your plant journey. Thank you for watching. Follow me along my plant journey. I'm always sharing my tips and my learning experiences. And hopefully you'll also learn from me. Don't order when it's really hot. You can contact Ecuagenera, tell them to hold your plants until you have better weather. My next shipment, I told them to hold it for until after September 15th. That way we could have better weather. So, and they did that. So you can always do that too. And yeah, okay, have a wonderful day, whatever day you're having today, if it's morning, evening, if it's fall, whatever weather. Have a great day. Enjoy your plantitas. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you enjoy. Please, please, please. Bye.